So I climb out of bed at 4 a.m. in the morning, my time, and I go get a shower and stuff, and all set for the day, right? And I fire up my computer, and the first thing I see is this. Okay, and I normally listen to his videos because this guy, okay, high impact flicks, he does a really good job, okay, just like True Stream Media and a few others that I can think of that actually do a really good job. So I start watching this, and I can only make it 4 minutes through the video, and I have to shut it off. Yeah. So I'm going to play that 4 minutes for you. I'm not going to play no more than that. And then I'll leave the link in the more below for you. Okay. And just in this 4 minutes, I'm going to break down a couple of things that he says that he's 100%. I mean, he's spot on. This guy's not up here lying. In no means is he lying to you. Okay. But there's some things I got to say. I'm sorry. There's some things I have to say. So let me play this first 4 minutes, and I'll probably pause it once or twice, and that'll be most. Okay. Let's go.
Thank everybody on Patreon who makes videos like this possible. Without you guys, I wouldn't have the resources or time to create this content.
Okay, I didn't even get that far in, see. He wants to thank everybody that's giving him donations money, because without this money, he wouldn't have the time or the resources. He wouldn't have the time or the resources. To tell you the truth. Oh, I'm sorry. That's what that comes down to. To tell you the truth. To show you what's really going on in this world. That's right. Couldn't afford to tell you the truth. No, couldn't afford to tell you the truth without being paid money. Okay, let's go on.
And if you guys want to support this heavily censored, demonetized channel, I'll leave the link in the description.
Okay. Now, it's fair for him to put shirts and stuff up which he sells, and he's got some neat shirts, okay? If that's what he wants to do, I got nothing against that. My only gripe is when you have to have the tool that's used to keep you enslaved, okay, to show you what's going on in this world. Well, you know, unfortunately, with that statement alone, that puts pretty much all of his work to shame. That means everything he's done, all the stuff he's showed you that's going on in this world, all the corruption, was for what? It was for what? Obviously, he wants the corruption to continue so that he can continue to tell you about it and show you it and make the tool money and make more of the tool money. So obviously, he don't want anything to change.
You guys enjoy, share this video. Warning, there is unfortunately language in this video. This is a quick screen capture of an example of subscriber suppression on my channel. I just happen to have had the Social Blade live subscriber tracking site running in the background when in this 10-second time frame I lost 50 subscribers. Since then, I found this apparently isn't a rare occurrence on my channel. You can see how my channel growth typically tracks. Then, for no reason, there will be a drop of 50 to 100 subscribers every couple days. Now, I'd write this off as a glitch in the system, but I have way too many people commenting and emailing me, telling me they have to resubscribe to my channel, and others...
And that's happening to just about everybody, and it's not a glitch. So what he's saying normally is I turn my back to it. Now I'd bend over. Now we just take it.
You say their notification button keeps getting disabled. And I'm sure I'm not the only one with the channel experiencing this suppressive glitch. But this also leads me to something interesting that affects what everybody sees on the internet and should interest and outrage anybody who cares about free speech. Recently, James O'Keefe of Project Veritas made public YouTube's admission that they have gatekeepers manipulating the content you're allowed to see on the world's largest social media networks.
You're just now figuring that out? I mean, you people are just now figuring that out, huh? Wow, that's pretty slow, isn't it? Isn't that pretty slow? I've known that they've been doing this crap for 7, 8, 9 years now almost? And you're just now figuring it out this many years later?
I'm a gatekeeper, so I can choose what goes out and what doesn't go out. And let's say...
Right. What he should say is, I'm an order follower, I'm an order follower, I'm an order follower, I'm an order follower. I am an order follower. I follow my orders. I'm a perfect slave. I'm a perfect slave. I'm a perfect slave. I'm a perfect slave. I'm a perfect slave.
You wrote something about Facebook negatively. You actually just did a video about Facebook negatively. And I chose to
See, smile on my face. I'm a happy slave too. I'm a happy slave too. I'm a happy slave too.
put him in a spot that I knew wouldn't do well. I chose to put him in a spot that I knew wouldn't do well. Let's just keep it all touch. It's like, let's say something ends up on it.
I chose to suppress somebody else. See, smile on my face. I have power. I have power over somebody else. It makes me so happy. I'm a slave. I'm a slave.
YouTube front page, like, New York Times tweets out about it, but they don't know it's just because my friend curated the front page. My friend curated the front page.
I think it's probably like one of the people I think who has more knowledge about YouTube as a platform than probably almost anyone else doing that.
What about the algorithms? Can you do something with that to see less of that?
It's funny, it's funny. We're playing games. Yep, it's all a game. It's a game. It's not like the dating arena. It's a game. Yep, it's games. See, we have power over other people. We have power. I love being a slave. I just love being a slave. As long as they'll give me the tool. As long as I can have some of the tool. Money.
Realistically, like that's what that news carousel kind of does. So like, it's above the search results. So at the very least, we can say that like this shelf of videos from news partners is legitimate news because we know that these are legitimate news organizations. And if at that point somebody decides they're going to scroll past that and go find Alex Jones, well, they were looking for him.
Okay, so he's going to tell you what's legitimate news in a world full of lies. In a world full of lies, he's going to pick out what he calls legitimate, even if it's lies and propaganda. Even if it's lies and propaganda. And if you want to scroll past him and go find another sucker who's going to lie to you and listen to another liar, then I guess that's up to you. He's going to force you to see who he likes to lie to you first. But if you like somebody else to do the lying to you, go ahead and scroll past that and let somebody else lie to you.
I'm a gatekeeper. In other words, they give you what they want you to see, not what you want to see. It'd be like going to Baskin Robbins and ordering a salted caramel vanilla cone, and they hand you a banana split.
That's correct. That's what that would be like.
It's not what you asked for. And while they're busy suppressing channels by hiding them from people who want to watch them, they're also demonetizing those channels and penalizing hardworking channel creators, which discourages them from making more content.
Right. So this is the trouble right here. This is the reason I didn't make it too far into this video to begin with. Without becoming sick. Without wanting to vomit. Wanting to absolutely throw up. Because, see, you really need to wake up. I mean, you call yourself awake. This guy right here, he does some really good work. He calls himself awake to the truth. He demonstrates that he's awake to the truth. Then he demonstrates he's also a sucker. And he has the word sucker in capital letters wrote across his forehead. He says, I am a sucker. I am a sucker. I am a sucker. Okay, now I know my wording here might just piss him off or piss you off, but I want you to back up and I want you to think about something. You're awake. You know what's going on in this world. You see the wars. You see all these false flags. You see the wars. You see your military going overseas, being kept there. You know that innocent people are dying every day. You know you're losing more of your rights every day because you're awake, right? Right? You know when they get their said agenda done, when the powers to be get done, that there's going to be a whole lot of people dead. Maybe including this guy right here, High Impact. Yeah, maybe including him and his family. They will also be dead. What from? Oh, from the very people he's speaking out against. He's speaking out against that he won't speak out against if he don't have their tool. If he don't have their tool. See, he's trying to use their tools to defeat them. Their tools to defeat them. And you're not going to be able to use their tools against them to defeat them. The powers to be that want us all dead, that ain't no lie. He shows you all this stuff. I mean, so he's obviously awake, right? But the problem is this. He's only awake to the point he wants to be. Then he turns off the switch. And he does what he did at the beginning of the video when he says, I was talking about losing the subscribers. Oh, it must be a glitch. I'll just turn my back on that one. See, that's what he does. He's awake to the point of when it comes to putting the tool, money in his pocket. That's when he stops. And this is the problem. See, the people responsible for the false flags, the people responsible for 9/11, the people responsible for Sandy Crook, the Uber shooting, the Batman shooting, Elliot Rodgers. That's right, Elliot Rodgers even. The people responsible for the Oklahoma City bombing, for the Boston Marathon bombing. That's right. The actual people responsible for everything I just said. Everything I just said. Well, they own YouTube, ABC, CBS, Fox, NBC, MSN, NBC, all of the internet, including YouTube that you're on right here. They own the monetary system. That's right, they own the monetary system. You know, I know a lot of you don't even know what the monetary system is. Your money, monetary system is your money, your money, your money. They own it. They control it. They print it all day long anytime they want because they own it. They own it. They use this money, the money that you people require to live, as a tool. It's their tool. They own it. Their tool, not yours. They own it. They use it to control you, to keep you in line. That's right, to control you, to keep you in line. Meanwhile, while they're controlling you with it and keeping you in line with it, they can coat and kill you because they want population reduction. Population reduction. They warned you about it. They told you about it. They even threw the Georgia Guidestones in your face. They told you about it. You've been witnessing it with your own eyes. You witnessed 9/11. You witnessed the Oklahoma City bombing. You witnessed the Boston Marathon running bomb. That's right. You witnessed nobody dying at Sandy Crook. The beginning of October, you witnessed the Vegas shooting. And I can go on and on and on, okay? World War I, World War II. That's right. You witnessed all this. You witnessed the war that's going on right now. Millions of people dying for no reason other than the people that own your money, that own your media, that own and control your school systems. That's right, your school systems, from elementary clear to college, who teach you only what they want you to know, only what they want you to know, who are coding killing us because they want population reduction, because they want to own everything, absolutely everything, including you and me. So what he's saying is I need their tool, their money.
Making content takes a lot of time, energy, and resources.
So fighting back takes a lot of my time, a lot of my energy, and a lot of my resources, my monetary gain, resources, monetary gain. So to save my family's life and my life, and to care about somebody else down the street or my neighbor and possibly save their life, and to care about that child down the street that I don't even know and possibly save that child's life, I would have to have some of the tool, the monetary system, money, by the people doing this to me. I need them to give some of that to me, rather than us stand together and take it away from them, and take the control of that system away from powers to be, the people who are doing this to us. So rather than stand up to them and take this away from them, and lock their asses up and put a stop to all their corruption, a stop to all the needless, senseless murders, rather than do that, because that means I would have to, what? Let's see what that means I'd have to do.
Encourages them from making more content. Making content takes a lot of time.
That's right. That means I would have to give up some of my precious, valuable time,
energy, and resources.
Energy and my monetary.
And the demands and expenses of life just don't allow people to keep that kind of time-consuming.
Right. And the demands, yeah. And the tool, the money.
Venture up for very long without having to seek other monetary compensation.
Right, without having to seek other ways of coming up with the tool.
Channel has been demonetized and has gotten unwarranted community guidelines.
I've had unwarranted community guideline strikes for years now. Hell, I had a video, my very first video ever taken down was a talking head video with just me in it. No editing, no use of nothing else. Just pointing the camera at myself and simply giving my opinion. Shutting the camera off and putting that up. And it was taken down for copyright strike. To this day, I've never figured out how I copyrighted myself. See, that's because they will take your stuff down at the flick of a just like that. To shut you up. See, the problem I have with this is, as long as you think you can use their tools to beat these people, you've already lost. So I don't know why you're wasting your time, my time, or anybody else's time. As long as you have to have their tool, before you'll stand up for yourself, or before you stand up for your family, or before you'll stand up for what's right, before you actually care for anybody else. That's right, before you actually really care for somebody else other than your selfish self. as long as this is the mentality you have, that I'm not going to care about nobody but my selfish self, my selfish self, my selfish self, my own gain, my own gain, my own gain, my own gain, then I want to know what all of his other work's about. I'm going to leave his video for a moment. I'm going to go to his channel, and I'm going to run through the looks. If you look at the list of his videos here, okay, why is it MSM talking about the footage from Vegas? Okay, iron cold proof that Vegas crime scene cover-up. Do you see what he's doing here? Do you see some of his work? Okay. Let me see. Critical Vegas footage. You're not allowed to see. See how all this is Vegas so far? Then we'll move down some. And then we'll go over here. The Wolf of Wall Street. Tried to scare you back, okay? If you use the internet, you must see this, share this. Okay? This sort of message, dang subscribers, okay? He's having subscribers this again. The horrifying details people still don't know. Okay? The outrage extreme footage behind the viral, okay? Behind the viral nurse video. That was the nurse that got arrested by the corrupt cop. Okay, the military grade spy. I'm only doing this to show you a list of the type of work this guy does without going through all of his videos. He's done a lot of work, okay, a lot of work, okay? And the thing is he's speaking about the corruption in today's society. Like I told you, I'll leave the link to this guy's channel. You come through his videos. I think he does a great job. I got nothing against him personally. That he does a great job with his work and showing you the corruption that's going on. Showing you what the powers to be are doing to us. And leading you to believe that he wants to see it stopped. Like I do. I want to see the wars ended. I want to see people stop treating people like dirt. Stop running over somebody else because you're manning up or because you're running up somebody for your own selfish gain, Start caring about other people as much as you care about your own selfish self. And start caring about what's right. Mainstream media goes ape over new hilarious tweet. Yeah. Let's see, okay. Elites use MSM to throw pizza pottage, okay, under the bus. The powerful rulers you don't know. Okay. Do you follow what I'm trying to tell you here? So what I'm telling you here is very simple. Very, very simple. He's awake, like quite a few other people I know and see. They're awake. They see the wars. They know the wars are never going to end. They're watching millions of people die and don't care because it's not affecting them yet. You heard me, yet. So as long as you can have your own selfish gain, then you're willing to come up here and do this, huh? You know, I'm going to show you something. Now it's my turn to show you something.
Where'd I send it?
This is my channel. Okay, I have endless work. I can go on and on and on and on and on. I'm fighting the same fight that High Impact seems to be fighting in so many cases. And I've been doing that for a long, long time. None of my videos have ever made me a penny. I don't monetize them. Never have monetized them. Never will monetize them. Have no need to monetize them. Because I'm not here for the tool. I've never been here for the tool. Never, never, ever, 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 ever. From day one. I've ever been here for the tool.
It's much larger.
Okay. Now I'm going to show you something else while we're at it. This is a friend of mine's channel. By the way, he shows you what's going on in the world too, and he's not here for the tool. Kevin, no. He's not here for the tool. You see this? This is one of my other channels. Yeah, this is my channel that I've been locked out of for a year and a half, almost 2 years now. That's right, locked out of by the very people that he showed you at the beginning. They don't want me on my own channel. I'm not allowed to log into my own channel. It don't matter what I do, I'm not allowed to log back into this channel. I didn't change the password, I didn't change the email, I didn't change anything to do with it. I know the password. I know the email. I can log right into the email associated with this account. I never lost the password. It's in my memory. It's in my memory. But I can't log in no more. It won't let me. It won't let me. It won't let me. I've tried everything under the sun, but I have no options. All my options have been stripped away from me by the criminals, so that I could never log into this channel ever again. Ever again. So this channel sits blank. Well, it's not blank. It's got my work up here. But there'll never be no more work added to it. I'll never answer any messages from this channel, any comments from this channel, because I can't log into this channel. I've lost 1, 2, 3 other channels and hundreds of videos as I lost them channels by YouTube as they took them down. As they took them down, it made me start all over. Start all over. I built this channel up, and only's got 477, a fragment of subscribers. And I haven't been able to log into this channel for a year and a half, 2 years now. And I told you I've tried everything under the sun more than one time, and I'm locked out for good. That's right, YouTube locked me out of this channel for good. So I wanted to show you this. And I wanted to show you.
We're that simple.
See,
Much larger than that.
what I go through. And guess what? I'm doing. I'm still making videos. I'm still speaking out. And guess what? I don't require any of the tool. I don't need any of the tool. Because it's not a waste of my time.
Take a quick second and think.
And my resources. I'm not going away because I'm not getting any of their tool, the money. I don't have to be paid to care about other people, to care about what's right, to want to stop what's going on in this world. Because if somebody came through my window in the middle of the night, or more than one somebody, with intentions on raping my wife, raping my children, killing me, killing my children, I wouldn't have to have some of that their tool, the money, to stand up for my family and myself and fight back. But I do believe this guy would. I do believe this guy here and a lot of other people like him would. Sorry, honey, I can't defend you. They're not willing to pay me. I guess we'll die now. Now, I'm saying that sarcastically, but that's the mentality. But that is the mentality. That is the mentality that he is demonstrating. And that is the mentality that I see so many truthers demonstrating. So, he's awake, huh? And when he reaches the tool, he shuts off being awake and goes back to sleep. If you're willing to pay him some of the tool money, he'll turn back on the switch and wake back up and waste his time. And waste your time and my time. Not that he won't do good work. But see, he has to have the tool. Otherwise, he can't afford to be here. So, it's the same as when he compared the ice cream. That you ordered this and they gave you that. Not what you ordered. It's the same analogy he used. It's the exact same analogy. Without the tool, the monetary gain, he's not willing to be here to do what's right. He's not going to stand up to these people. He hasn't figured out that that money he's counting on, they own. And they use it to control us. To enslave us. To enslave us. So as long as he's got that, he's no better than these people here. He's no better than this guy at YouTube, the gatekeeper. He's no better than them. As a matter of fact, he's the same as them. He's the exact same as them. See, he's complaining about their tactics, but yet he has to have the same thing this guy has to have, and has no thought when he's supposedly awake to realize that's what's keeping him enslaved. That's what's allowing them to continue to do what they're doing. So, that's why I made the statement, I guess, like Alex Jones. He wants the corruption to continue. He don't want the corruption to go away. He don't care how many people die. He don't care how many rights he loses. And won't care at all until it's at his doorstep. Then he'll care when it's too late. He hasn't figured out that we have to take the tool, the monetary system, away from the people who have it. Because they're the people that's responsible for all of our wars, all of our corruption, and all the stuff he's thinking he's showing you that he's awake to, that he's turning off and turning his back to, because he has to have their tool. He thinks he can beat them with their tools. He's not smart enough to figure out he can ever beat them with their tools. But then again, like I said, I digress. I don't think he wants to beat them. I think he wants to show you a show. A show. A movie. A sitcom. A comedy. Yeah, come on, a comedian. He wants to show you a show. And then have you pay him some of their tool. So he can continue to line his pocket with money, their tool. And so therefore the corruption must continue to go on so he can continue to do what he's doing. And if you don't give him any of the tool, any of what's keeping him enslaved, then he's not going to do this no more. So when the criminals are coming through his window and they're getting ready to rape his children, rape his wife, beat the shit out of him, if they don't have the tool in their hand, a fistful of money, to give him to stick up for himself and his family, he will just bend over and take it and say, sorry, honey, sorry, kids, can't do anything for you, I can't help you. I've got to have the tool. I've got to have some of the money. If I don't have money, I can't defend myself. That's really the mentality he's telling you, and you don't even know he's telling you that. He don't even realize he's telling you that. Because he thinks he's not when he is. Because it's going to take all of us realizing where these people get their power from, us the people. What they're controlling us with is the one thing that he still has to have, money. Money. So rather than take the monetary system, the money system away from the people who have it, that are doing all this to us, and lock them people up, we'll continue to allow them to own it, allow them to start wars and kill us, allow them to kidnap our children and sex traffic our children. As long as it's not affecting our life and we can continue to have all the corruption they're doing to show you, and I can be paid some of their tool while I show you this, and be paid some more of their tool while I show you this, and be paid some more of their tool while I show you this story and that story and this story and that story. And then the first time YouTube might get in the way, or he can't get your donations, then he won't be able to continue to stick up for himself or his family or his neighbor or his friends or anybody, because he didn't get paid to do so. Then you would wonder why we lose our ass. This is why we're losing our ass. Because nobody's figured out that you got to fight from your heart for what's right for everybody. From your heart, you got to care for other people as much as you care about yourself. You got to understand that the monetary system, the money system, is owned and controlled by them. And you have to do what John F. Kennedy spoke about. Take the monetary system away from them and give it back to the people. Take the monetary system away from them and give it back to the people. And until you do that, they win and you lose. And that's the reason I got sick and wanted to throw up watching this guy's video this morning. And that's the reason I've said what I've said here. I can't show you no more. I do it for my heart and I do it for what's right. I don't do anything for their tool. But so many of you are like this guy, are like Alex Jones. I guess you really don't want the corruption stopped. As long as you have their tool in your pocket, you don't care. So all of his work's a complete waste. All of everybody's work's a complete waste, because unless we stand together, band together, realize where they get their power from, where they get their military from, what's keeping us all enslaved, and be willing to stop the division and do this, as I'm saying, we lose. They win. And there's just no point. There's no point whatsoever. So the mentality is like we used with the ice cream. He's doing the very same thing himself that he's complaining about them doing. While he's doing it himself and don't even know he is. What can I say? I guess that's all I gotta say.